objection.
Wait, this is your interest for...
Oh, yeah, sweet.
You can repair it if you want, or you can...
I get that the pick's only Fortune 1, but if it starts to get low durability, we have to repair
To
it.
rebuild it,
yeah,
yeah.
We can rebuild him.
I just want to say, I don't know what's going on their side, but the side over here is probably the funniest I've had in Minecraft for so long. These are 8 of the greatest people I've spoken to in a very long time. They're all so fun. We have the technology.
We have the 5 levels.
Oh, he's gone. He was right.
Oh.
Wow. That's the he was doing the best.
So what does that mean? Ambition Alliance?
Yeah.
Yeah, that basically confirms it for us.
We were really, like, the tribe as a whole was really surprised to see Perp go. Yeah.
Not necessarily. I think we have to wait one more.
I don't get why they would get rid of him.
You know, he was
like
undoubtedly the best performing player on their team for that challenge, and they voted him
Yeah,
out.
why did they get rid of him?
We kind of expected Scrib because the time it took him to do one thing of the parkour, it took 4 of us to complete it. We thought they would have just voted him out because he didn't perform well. We didn't expect them to kick probably their best player out.
That's definitely an alliance play. There's no way that was a team decision.
Perp was doing good.
Perp was the best player on their team for that game. There's no shadow of doubt.
Yeah, they just gave away a really good player. So
They fucked up. Well,
I
I
guess
guess
fun in the next couple challenges.
That's exactly what we want. That's the
I
result
feel
we
bad
want.
for the dude, because if he is a big fan, and I mean, I'll admit I'm a big fan, if that happened to me, I would be
Oh yeah, if I got voted out
heartbroken.
first, I would be
Perp's like,
annoyed.
I mean, the thing is,
watched every
yeah.
season.
what you have to consider is the tribes were completely random, and 5 people, all of which have played
Yeah.
Ambition, except maybe I don't know if Chaz or Kid do. Maybe one of you two have.
No,
played...
Sir did.
Right, so exactly. So out of 6 people who played Ambition, 5 of them
ended
were
up
on
on the
one
same
tribe.
team.
That it was, they didn't really stand a chance. And if that is an alliance, and it's a very easy alliance.
Yeah, they
If that
don't
is an
stand a
alliance,
chance.
that's going to be a really tough alliance.
That's why we just have to keep our player
We
count
gotta
up.
keep winning.
Yeah,
have to get rid of
that's
that
pretty much it.
5.
We just have to keep winning. It makes me really. That's actually like super surprising.
They're gonna
I feel
do
like
Sam
I feel like
next,
he
I
would have
think.
been useful because he's like probably smart. Smart? Fuck.
No.
Smart.
Good job, kid.
He probably
He
is like
smirk.
He's probably
Yeah,
one of
Purple's
the better
games
strategic
I
players.
am so smart.
I've said the words horrible.
The
He's
thing
probably-
is, if that team gets to
Or no, I'm
where
gonna call you
all
Squibbly.
5 of the Ambition players
You're
get
Squibbly.
to the merge,
Don't ever talk to me again.
everyone is fucked.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh no, I
Squibbly,
can't
what are
do
you
that.
doing?
Oh.
Yeah,
thing
we
is,
need
Why
to
is this
win.
not named?
Why is he back?
Here's a big thing. If that is a 5, and they all know that's a 5, and we do tribe swap, anybody here who gets put with any of them, you can just be like, listen, they're a 5, they're gonna win, we need to get rid of them.
Yeah.
I found more diamonds.
I feel like okay. Here's the only way that tribe sub would work. If it was like 2 people got switched and 2 of the Ambition people got put over here, that would be good. Otherwise,
Yeah.
it'd be bad. Honestly, okay. I'm almost inclined to say if we tribe swap and we get 2 Ambition people over here, we should throw the challenges.
No.
No.
Just to get rid
I
of
mean-
the Ambition people?
No.
That's
no,
dirty,
no, no,
I
no,
like
no,
it.
no.
Okay, so Kid has been a little preemptive in his way of thinking. Even though we've just won the challenge, he still thinks that we need a plan for if we lose one.
I mean, like, no, realistically, like, if we have...
You
what?
want to know something? I actually agree with him, but if that's the case,
Oh, I caught a leather.
the
We
split
would have.
vote.
We would also have to confirm, because like, well, of course, we can like speculate that oh, they voted Purp, it's probably Ambition, but still, it's like we don't know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Wait,
I don't think
Why is Perp
there's
back?
any situation where we should throw a challenge. I think that's a
Not
mistake.
even to get rid of the Ambition people.
I don't know, I don't think we should be thinking about stuff like that right now. I think right now we need to be strengthening our bond with each other, that way we can do better in challenges and overall just have more success throughout the season.
No, because if we can have the opportunity to throw them under the bus and have them have to vote out an ambition, that's a much better option than us losing a player.
Well, here's the
Regardless
thing.
of
wouldn't
the
lose a player,
situation.
Right, BJ, hypothetical. Let's say we do 2
I
each.
suppose so.
Me and you swap over there, and then we take Bobby here.
Okay.
If me and you lose happens on their side, one of us two is definitely gonna go.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's-
saying.
that's-
We should
I
throw
see
it
what you
over
mean.
here.
Yeah,
I-
that would be the
okay,
only
that makes sense.
situation I'd be
Yeah.
okay with throwing a challenge.
Okay.
If we get an ambition player over here in the tribe,
So-
that's even if they do a tribe swap. I don't know if they're going to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
But
we
if they
never know
do,
what's
we
gonna
we know
we
nothing.
should throw a
Don't
challenge
know.
to get rid of
Okay.
all the ambition.
Nice.
Okay, so I feel like that's a solid plan now.
So yeah, today me and our tribe mates, we all decided to have some fun and dig a quarry, which is just a big hole in the ground, and it was a fun bonding experience for all of us. We just got to talk and break blocks, so that was nice.
8
Bald
different bald
spot.
spots. It's great.
Yeah, BJ, why do you have a bald spot?
Okay, so the story behind the bald spot is about 4 years ago I started making YouTube videos and shit, and I was really excited about it, and my sister was really into it as well, so we were going to be YouTube pals, and we had a channel that she aptly
Then you
named
killed her
Majestic
sister.
Cake.
Oh my god, yes,
And
I love this
we
already.
played a like an adventure map, and it was all frozen wastelands. So she took the 2 skins that we had. My skin, the face is actually from Matt Smith's Doctor.
Oh, sorry.
A skin of thank- a skin of the 11th Doctor, and
Actually, if you don't
she made
mind.
my skin, and she made this whole scarf skin, and she missed a spot. And I said to her, after having played this thing and watched her recording of it, and I was like, I think you missed a spot, Amy. And she said, don't worry, I'll fix that. And then like 2 years later, I was playing UHC, and people were like, I can't remember who it was now. It might have been Glitchy, actually. Just said
I
to
don't
me,
think it was
hey dude, do you
Glitchy.
know you have a bald spot, right?
Oh yeah, no, that sounds like a glitchy thing.
And the rest is
Yes,
And
yeah,
you know,
now
became a
it's
new
just
thing,
become like,
and then everyone
yeah.
makes fun of BJ's bald spot. Does Phoebe have a bald spot? We are the Corey boys. Corey in the house.
I'm gonna see what the skin.
That's not okay.
Is that the back of the skin or the front?
Oh my god!
Is that the back of the skin or the front? No, that's the front.
I don't want to know what's on the back.
Alright, yeah, so coming into this game, I was good friends with the league, so I thought, yeah, maybe we could make a good alliance together, and he messaged me saying that we had an alliance forming. It was like me, him, A-Rod, and a couple others, so yeah, I'm excited to go forward with them. I think the amount of people in the alliance was more than, like, I think the rest of the tribe, so if we keep our numbers, we can probably go far with this group.
I mean, we're trying to get like alliances formed like strongly. So I have League and Squish that I feel really comfortable with. Kid came to me about combining our alliances. He said he had BJ and Chaz. I think it would be a good idea to combine.
I like big clowns.
When I signed up to play Survivor, I expected big strategical moves and blindsides. What am I actually
You
doing?
expect a big
Building a
hole?
quarry.
Always expect unexpected sugar.
Welcome to Survivor.
Guys, we might get to a point where we might find diamonds.
Oh, shit.
maybe.
I may have made 2 really good alliances, and I'm about to underhand one of them. Well, actually, I'm kind of determining between the 2. At first, it was initially me, Aaron, Squish, League, and Sir, I believe. We were going to vote off Sugar because we didn't really know what to vote off. We were just playing that for like the first challenge. Then after the challenge happened and we realized we weren't going to vote somebody off, me, Chasmic, BJ, Sugar, and Aaron all made an alliance. We were deciding to vote off League because we didn't want a Harbor Alliance to happen, but since Perps voted off, I'm kind of just going between emotions.
So it might have taken a little longer than what I was hoping for, but I finally, the alliance that I wanted to have of BJ, Chasmic, and Kid has officially been made through signs of all things. We never really got a chance to move into our own team speak and talk about it properly, but through the secrecy of signs, we've been hiding away from everybody, and we have a solid 4 there. And there's also been talks of bringing A-Rod in as the 5th, which is a really good start, but it's a bit of a concern when you're already worrying about one of the Alliance members right from the start. To sum it up, basically, we got 4 of us together and sort of placing signs, talking about what we want to do, and obviously us 4 being an alliance, which was great. And what happened was, basically, we got 4 together, we all had agreements. Chasmic walks off. This is literally 2 minutes after the 4 of us are like, okay, we have an alliance of 4, we have a majority, let's do it. Chasmic walks off and Kid immediately goes, alright, listen guys. Chasmic's a huge threat, we have to get Chasmic out as soon as possible. And me and BJ just looked at each other and were like, we've just made this alliance of 4 and you're already talking about taking out somebody in the alliance. And it's like, bro, I mean, I understand you want to play this game, but there's been 1 elimination. We've just made a solid 4 and you're already talking about getting an alliance member out literally seconds into making the alliance. It's not how it works. I mean, Kid is a perfect person to work with because he's gonna play that role. He wants to be Russell. He wants to be the strategical powerhouse that, in theory, if you take to the end, people will recognize his game. And that is a risk. I don't really want to take Kid to the end, and that's why having someone like BJ on the side of it should be really good. Because one merge hits, Kid's going to be the target. And you know what? If everyone wants to target Kid instead of me, I'm just going to stand back and let that happen. But, you know, taking Kid far into this game will not happen if I have anything to do about it.
I think there's some vague alliances going on. There's nothing like there's no like big like wars against certain people in our team because we're meshing really well. But I think there's a couple of I think we've got a couple of plans to keep people going, but we haven't. As far as I know, there's no plans to vote specific people out unless, you know, people are voting me out. I'm not sure.
Okay.
To get away, you have to go fast. Think smart with the puzzle. It has a bunch of
Gotta
maps.
go fast.
Move too
Damn it.
slow and
shit.
you will come in last.
Wait, what was it again?
So it's a speed puzzle.
To get away, you have to go fast. Think smart with the puzzle. It has a bunch of maps. Move too slow and you will come in last. I'm thinking, yeah, if it needs a map, it's gonna be a maze. No doubt.
That's scary. Or maybe it's like going like to places on the map and finding
It's
stuff.
probably
We're gonna have one of us sitting out. as well.
Amazing.
I would be cool with sitting
Possibly
out,
2
honestly.
if Tux doesn't come back. Okay.
I doubt they'd play. Bring your.
Ooh,
Oh,
it's
okay, bring the in chat.
Shoot.
Okay, so
Yeah, they're gonna make us
alright,
forfeit
okay.
it.